Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Hurry Up Tomorrow, and this is a new horror thriller coming to you from director Trey Edward Schultz of Waves and It Comes at Night fame, who co-wrote this film with Reza Fahim and The Weeknd. And this film stars The Weeknd as, you guessed it, The Weeknd. And this takes us on a journey of an insomniac musician encounters a mysterious stranger, leading to a journey that challenges everything he knows about himself. And this film is such a strange creature because there's so much about this film that we don't know if this is real or not. And I don't think the film does a very good job of anchoring the audience into a sense of reality for us to have any kind of connection of what's supposed to be real or not in the story. Obviously, this is a made-up film. None of it's real, but you need that logic in a fiction film anyway for us to be able to have some kind of weight or connection to everything. This film really struggles making a connection. I think The Weeknd does a really fine job in this film, and Jenna Ortega, I think, does a fantastic job. She's a really talented actor. Barry Keoghan does his thing as well, but it's this dynamic between The Weeknd and Anima, who's this mysterious stranger in his life who happens to have a penchant for burning things. And this film really does feel like it's a situation where, are they just making this to really sell The Weeknd's music? And at the end of the day, it kind of feels like this is just one giant ad for his music. Even the very end of the film is so frustrating because the film sets it up where it's just there's this payoff. And this payoff alludes to oh my god, this is such a profound and amazing bit of music that The Weeknd creates that it, stops horrible things from happening dead in the tracks, and you're just this feels very conceited and very egotistical, and there's a sense that this is just this vanity project for The Weeknd. And this film is directed in such an incredible way. This film is gorgeous, the camera work's impressive, all the cinematography, from the blocking, the framing, the coloring, the lighting. Chase Irvin, who's the cinematographer, and Schultz do such a great job bringing this to life. There's sequences, there's these nightmarish sequences that are legitimately scary at times, and Schultz is able to build that suspension and that tension, and that's never been an issue or a critique for him. What was a critique for It Comes at Night, which I disagree with, I love that film very much, is that nothing came at night. This film feels like nothing really happens, and the narrative is so loose and so unfocused and lacks substance or structure that all these trailers, people are like, what's this film supposed to be about? The trailer doesn't tell us. Well, I could kind of see, because the film doesn't really have anything that it's really about except trying to say that The Weeknd is this extremely talented musician who might be, I feel like it's some kind of manifestation of the struggle of creating music, and then finally gets this cathartic payoff at the end that doesn't feel very cathartic because this is such a muddled, messy experience, and we don't connect at all to anybody in this film. It's shocking and brutal at times, especially as we get towards the climax of this film. And there's just something that just does not click about so much of this. And at the end of the day, this is such a strange amalgamation of ideas and messy plotting and great music, though, which is co-composed by The Weeknd, and, some strong performances and incredible atmosphere and direction. It doesn't all come together to make an effective experience. It's just this wandering film where it's just was this all just an ad for his music and to show off how talented he is? It feels kind of condescending because there is a lot of art house precision and work from Schultz and company, but it kind of just does feel like that in the end and leaves you just wanting so much more and feeling a bit hollow about it. But those are my thoughts on Hurry Up Tomorrow. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.